Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Pre-Market PulseScan with yours truly, Dex the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, live coming to you from PulseWaveTrading.com. All right, so a lot is going on in the world as you know it. Last night we had our end of day report and we took a longer term view of Litecoin. We did a longer term view of Bitcoin a few days ago, and last night we did the longer term view of Litecoin, with the exception that my charts, algo charts, were still running, so they weren't cooperating. I couldn't pull up my monthly and weekly charts, so we just had the daily charts to work off of. But because they're algo charts, they're totally different than the charts that come standard with your trading platforms or anything else for that matter. So it gave us exactly what we needed to know. Well, this morning we're going to take a different direction and a little bit different approach. I also want to take this time before I forget to remind you that we do have our interview that is coming up today with John Singleton, and that's going to be awesome. And not to mention, on Friday we do have our webinar. So if you go to PulseWaveTrading.com, you can go ahead and register for that. Seating will be limited for that, so I just had to tell you that ahead of time. In addition to that, you're going to want to take full advantage of what it is that we're going to be dealing with there. A lot of things are coming your way. So a lot of good things, a lot of great things. All right, let's try to make this morning quick because I have to get ready for that. And I got to do some more stuff in the lab, man. I'm cooking up some stuff for you guys in the lab. And it is going to change the game as you know it. All right, you know, every time I emerge from the lab, I come back with goodies for everybody. So this will be no different. We're going to come back with some goodies and we're going to bless you. All right, let's jump right into, we're going to do things a little bit different this time. We're going to do the overnight markets first, then we'll get into the news of the day, which will affect today's trading. All right, so we're going to do things in reverse. All right, here we go. First things first, we're going to jump right into the overnight markets. All right. So first things first, the Dow right now is up 231 points at 29,020. The NASDAQ 100 is up 101 points at 94.55 3/4. The E-mini S&P 500 is up 27 1/4 points at 33.2675. Excuse me. 33.26 3/4. All right. Russell is up 14.2 points at 16.74 even. Bitcoin is up $310 at 95.65. Nat gas down 4 cents at 1.82. The euro yen is off 6 at 120.90. Crude oil is up $1.20 at $50.80 a barrel, and the long bond is down 25/30 seconds at 161.10. Gold is up $4 at $15.59.50. Silver is up 7 cents at 17.64. And the US dollar is up 21 ticks at 98.18. The euro is off 32 pips at 110.38. Beans strong this morning, up 6.5 at 8.86 even. Corn up only 50 cents at 3.82 3/4. Taking a quick scan here for pre-market 2-bar Charlie setups. And so far, we have none in the U.S. stock indexes. Let's scroll down some further. We got one. Crude oil is a all-day up. We're calling crude oil all day up. It is a bullish 2-bar Charlie. We expect the market to close positive on the day and continue to rally throughout the trading session. Crude oil futures all day up, bullish 2-bar Charlie. So we will be looking For those of you who don't trade the futures, but you like to trade the equity side of things, you'll be looking to get long ticker DIG, ticker OIH, ticker UCO, ticker USO. Once again, you'll be looking to get long DIG, OIH, UCO, and USO respectively. All of which, to my knowledge, is covered in the PulseWave price trigger reports. So just reference that if you were looking to get long in the crude oil space this morning. Sometimes companies like Chevron and Exxon, those tend to benefit too on the stronger oil price. All right, let's see. Going down the list here. Any more 2-bar Charlies? Nope. None in the metals. Let's see. I don't see any in the top 3, pound, euro, and Aussie dollar. And the grains, nada. Okay, so that's it. We just have that 1-2-bar Charlie today. All right, so that's the markets. Let's get on now to the news. Let's take a look here. Okay. All right, the punch bowl has been aggressively spiked. $1 billion asset manager sounds the alarm after Tesla's 300% stock rally. When a market cap of that size can go hyperbolic in a short period of time for no real reason, it is certainly symptomatic of an environment that is not normal. All right. Watch out, Tesla believers. Critics are piling on to warn the 300% stock rally will crash and burn. This is an incredibly dangerous place to be buying the stock, and I have no doubt it will end in tears for many people. All right, I want to touch on that. I want to play too. I want to play. So let's touch on that. Let me check the pre-market real quick just to make sure there's nothing crazy going on there. Let's see. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Excuse me. Wow. If I can borrow an analogy from one of the greatest, funniest comedy shows of all time, Martin. Woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. Anyone who held long Tesla last night, yesterday, is getting their face ripped off to the white meat this morning. Tesla stock closed at $887.06 and is currently trading between $835 and $838 in the pre-market. Ouch! Can somebody say ouch? Woo! Good grief. All right, I'm gonna do y'all a solid. I don't think I did the Tesla in the end of day report last night. If I did, then I stand corrected. But right now, let me just go ahead and pull up that for you real quick, just so you can take a look-see. I've been watching the Tesla. I am watching for that pullback. I would like to participate. So we're going to wait and see, though. I like to go on signals. I don't like to just guess. Yeah, I got years of experience, blah, 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 blah. But I don't trade off of hunches and all that stuff. That's just not how I roll. I'm not built like that. All right. So I'm going to set up everything so that you can see what I see, and we can take a look-see at this together. All right. So let's see here. Let me switch over the view for you. All right. So this is Tesla's chart on the daily, right? Now, you don't need me to remind you of, market dynamics and things of that nature. You already know what it is. You know what's about to happen. You know what this is, all right? You got a gap here, folks. You know nature abhors a vacuum. This gap has to be filled at some point. And then you got one right here. You got another gap. That's two. All right? That's two. And then you got three right here. What up? 1, 2, 3. Uno, dos, tres, right? So at some point, we're gonna have to deal with that. But that point is not today. I understand the pullback in the pre-market, but do you see a crash alert anywhere after this rally alert here? No, you do not. No, you do not. Once again, no, you do not. All right, let's pull up the weekly chart. There's nothing bearish on the chart yet, folks. Anyone calling a top in the market is a clown. All right, and I say that with all due respect. Anyone calling a top in Tesla as of right now is a clown. You do not know what the top is. The market has not told you that. The algos have not told you that. You're looking at my algo charts. Do you see a bear in this bottom right hand corner? No, you don't. Do you see a bear right here? No, you don't. Do you see a bear on this bullish weekly trend momentum? No, you don't. All right, this is a weekly chart. Anything bearish on the screen? Do you see any sell signals on this joint? No, you do not. Okay. Let's take a look at the monthly chart. All right. I don't like when this pops up. Stop popping up. You're annoying me. Cut it out. It's not listening. It's not listening. It's just not listening. Okay. All right. So the monthly chart here. You had back-to-back rally alerts. You had this crash alert here that didn't play out. This was the month of August of 2019. The quadruple rally alerts overtook the one crash alert that never got any kind of traction behind it. And here you go. All right, it's just been off to the races. Technically speaking, Tesla has been in this uptrend since June of 2019. And because it's a monthly chart, you're going to say since technically July. So on June 30th, you got your rally alert. And ever since June, the market's been up. So the market has gone from $234.74 all the way up to on its way to marching toward $1,000. All right. You got up to $968.99. Okay. That is it. That is it. Now, can something happen today on an intraday basis? Can the intraday price inflection points go off? Can the alarm start ringing and say, ooh, market's topped out. We're now officially on an intraday basis in correction mode. Get on board? Of course that can happen. But do you know what has to happen for that to happen? All right, this right here is a pointer too, by the way. This right here is a pointer. This is a bullish pointer. So here's what I'm thinking. Okay, here's what I'm thinking, folks. We're going to back and fill immediately. The market's going to pull back and fill. Now, one of two things are going to happen. You're going to get a stage 1 or a stage 2 back and fill. A stage 1 back and fill is where you just come back to the most recent gap, fill that gap, and then you want to, take off, right? That's not the strongest bullish outcome. You want a stage 2 pullback, which is you come back and you fill all of these gaps, build a strong support, and then you explode to 1200. All right. Now, right now, I think it's too early to say. We'll just have to watch and see it. But we're going to fill. It's looking like we're going to fill that gap today, folks. The gap's going to be filled after right on the open. The gap is going to be filled, and that'll be it. The question will be, will we go stage 1 or stage 2? We know this bullish pointer has to be reckoned with as well. So once this gap is filled between today and tomorrow, most likely today, this gap should be filled. We'll know if it's going to just continue to plummet, come down here and build that support for that next run, or if we're just going to pull back, fill this gap, and then continue to march. We'll see. If we do stage one, that's not as strong of a bull market. All right. It means that you'll go up for a little bit, but at some point you're going to consolidate and you're going to fall down and then come down to here. So that the fall would be a lot steeper. All right. So that's what is about to happen. Now let me hook you up with the what's happening on the interim. Okay. So for those of you who missed all of this, all right, if you missed all this, you're about to have your second chance. All right. On the stage one pullback, if it pulls back and that's it, it doesn't want to come and do this yet. All right. That means the next thrust will take out this high, but we don't know how far it's going to go. It should be short-lived. It shouldn't be that long of a rally. You can capture that. That'll put some long coin in your pocket. If we get a stage one though, and you catch that long coin, you got to be prepared to take your profits quickly, okay? Because then it's the stages ones, they don't last that long. All right, they're head fakes. They come up, do a little something, come down hard, and will drag you down to fill these two gaps. All right, that's how the stage ones work. You want a stage two. A stage two is you're not going up right now. You're going to come and fill this gap like today, tomorrow, and then you're going to keep falling and fill these two gaps right here. And then without warning, you're just going to go hyper, super parabolic all the way back up and just run off. All right. If we get a stage two, just be patient. All right. If you don't have the means to short or don't like shorting or don't know how to short, fine. Step aside, let the stage two play out. And then on the next rally alert signal, get long. All right. You'll be able to get long from around maybe 600, 650. And then you can ride that thing up to 1200. All right. So you'll get your second chance. All right. So that is the Tesla talk for the day. I just want to hook y'all up with that. Okay. Just want to hook you up. All right. So now you know. How big you say it? If you don't know, now you know. All right. So that is our Tesla talk. And that's all I got on that one. So I just wanted to show you guys that because, this Tesla thing is a big deal. Pullback is going to come, but it doesn't mean the bull market is over. Just means that we're doing either stage one or stage two pullback. All right, so HSBC will reportedly call senior managers, review footprint and strategy shift. As part of the wider strategy overhaul, the bank will unveil a fresh round of job cuts targeting senior international managers and shrink its presence in some smaller markets. People with knowledge of the matter told Reuters. Disney Plus has gained 28.6 million subscribers since launching in November. The entertainment giant set a goal last April of racking up 60 million to 90 million subscribers by 2024. British Airways owner IAG sees marginal impact of coronavirus on global travel. IAG CEO said the airline industry is healthy enough to absorb any economic slowdown in China. Well, if they locked in their price on their refueling for their jet fuel, yeah, I guess they can. And if their margins are strong, wide enough, yeah, I guess they can. All right, let's see. Snap says it's agreed to a $187.5 million settlement in a lawsuit where investors said that the company understated Snapchat's threat from Instagram. The social media group took a $100 million hit from the settlement as insurance covered the rest. Spotify reported a better than expected rise in paid users. The music streaming giant posted a 29% rise in premium subscribers last quarter as it rolled out promotions to fend off Apple and Amazon. Global stocks are up. European equities jumped with Germany's DAX up 1.1%, Britain's FTSE 100 up 0.6%, and the Euro Stoxx 50 up 0.9%. Asian indexes rallied with China's Shanghai Composite up 1.3%, Japan's Nikkei up 1%, and Hong Kong's Hang Seng up 0.4%. U.S. stocks are poised for a positive open with the Dow Jones, S&P 500, and NASDAQ futures up 0.7% to 0.8%. There's a bunch of data out today, the latest market services and ISM, non-manufacturing figures are the highlights. And it's another big day for earnings. Spotify, Merck, General Motors are some of the key releases out today. All right, so basically that's all I got. All right, so that is today's pre-market PulseScan in a nutshell. So remember, PulseWaveTrading.com. We do have that dope interview coming up, and in addition to that, we do also have the webinar this Friday, and we have some big news announcements coming your way as well. Go ahead and register online at PulseWaveTrading.com, and remember to like, share, and subscribe to the video. You never know who you may be encouraging or helping. And take a look at these great deals and offers that we have on the site. They will blow your mind, and they will not last forever. The discount, the super hyper ridiculous discount, will not last forever. All right, with that being said, remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. Peace.